How I got into flipping houses. So this actually started when I was looking to buy my first apartment complex. I paid $10,000 for a course, and it taught us how to market to people who owned apartments. And I sent out a ton of letters. Well, one man ended up actually getting my letters, and he called me and he said, "Jordan, you're a young, ambitious man, and I'm an old man with money. Let's go to lunch." And I said, "Yes, sir." And we ended up going to lunch, and he was just an awesome man who was just filled with the Holy Spirit. The guy just spoke blessings over my life, and he said he wanted to bless me personally. This was only God that could have brought me and this guy together. And he said, "Jordan, you go find us a deal." He said, "I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's apartments. I don't care if it's land or a house. If it's a deal, we'll make something happen." So I got to hunting. I looked all over, and what I discovered is that what I thought was a deal was not what this man thought was a deal. And I learned what a deal really was. Well, I have my real estate license. I'm a realtor. And a friend of mine who I helped purchase their home, their father-in-law had sadly passed away, and they wanted me to list that home. Well, I sat there and I went, well, it checks this box, that box, and that box. I said, I think this is a deal. I told my friend, man, I think I want to buy it. Well, I called the old man and I said, "Hey, I think I found him. I think I finally found him." And we went to the house, we walked in, and he just was real quiet the whole time. But he ended up walking outside with me, put his hand on my shoulder, said, "Jordan, good job, son." That's how he talked. But he said, "This is a deal." He said, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy it. We're going to put it in your name. I'm going to pay for all the renovations, and we'll split it 50-50. How's that sound?" I about cried right then and there, but I said, "Yes, sir, that sounds great." So that was how we got our first deal, and that man has been a huge blessing in my life, and he sort of threw in the fire. He's a real estate man. He knows all about it, but he didn't really micromanage me. He just kind of he let me run with it. I learned a lot from that first house, but that was the craziest deal. We bought it, fixed it up, and sold it in 60 days to the day. That was just an unreal experience. And that's how our first deal went. None of them have gone so quickly since then, but that is how I got into it. And the business has totally morphed and changed, but that first house is all it took. And since then, really the confidence of doing, the experience has just continued to grow and build. And I'm just so thankful for the path that I'm on and the ability this job, this career gives me to be with my family and to be creative. So that's how I got into flipping. Since that first house, we have flipped five. This is our sixth house that we're standing in, and we just purchased our seventh. Probably the biggest thing that I learned was to get out of the house. So the first two houses, I was there every day working in the house myself. I am not a master tradesman of any trade. I mean, I can do a little bit of carpentry or whatever, a little bit here and there, but I'm no master. And I was really the problem. And I was the problem making it go so slow. And by getting out of the home and stop subbing out for things that I couldn't do or piddling on things that I could do, it has been a game changer to work with contractors who are a one-stop shop. I'm so thankful for the guys that we've worked with. They have at least 3 to 4 guys that they can dedicate to our projects, and they can handle the entire thing. By doing that, it has just made the process go so much smoother and so much quicker. Really, my wife and I, not me, my wife really gets to design the home, and then we can be quality control and be like a true project manager role while they go and accomplish the vision and create the vision. But that also allows me to do my job, which is managing the money properly, making sure it's all going and accounted for, but also looking for the next one so that the wheel keeps turning. Because if I'm stuck in here, there's no way I'm finding the next one to keep that wheel going. So that was probably the biggest lesson for me. I know so many friends who flip homes, but that has been the key to getting our homes going quicker and to do so many so quickly. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about how I flip houses or how you could get started flipping houses, comment them below. Thanks.